Hello, everyone. My name's Nick Gerva. I'm an SSD. My daughter's sleeping in here. It's the only way I can not get disrupted. So, I hope I'm live. Okay. Yes, I'm live. All right. So, I'm so excited to be here. I can see my daughter. She's fine. She's sleeping in the van. I ended up getting her for, I couldn't bring her to daycare because her dad was around someone that had COVID, but everyone got tested negative, so I couldn't bring her to daycare. Today, guys, I'm so pumped to be here talking to you guys. Hi, Alexandra. Hi, Kiki. I would love to say hi to everybody, so feel free to say hi. My name's Nick Gerva or Nick Peretta. I never changed my name. Actually, I'm going through a separation right now, so my name will always be Nick Gerva. 2020 sent me for a loop, guys. It sent me for a loop. It's all good things, though. It's all good things. God has a plan. Hello, Jeanette. God has a plan for me. Hi, Anne. And hi, Amy. Life is crazy. And there's ups and there's some downs. And hi, Kelsey. And we never really know. Hi, Helen. We never really know why things happen in our life. But they're always going to happen to make us stronger. They're all building us character. They're all making us... I'm going to go get my hot chocolate. They're all for the greater purpose. So every single opportunity gives us an opportunity to grow. And that's how life is. Life will always be like that. So we could either be like resisting change or we can accept change and grow with it. So owning your own business is probably one of the hardest things you can all do. It is so hard. It is so hard, okay? And I'm hating this glare. An Amazon envelope to... I've reached 90% of... Am I on my Wi-Fi? I hope I'm on my Wi-Fi. All right, guys. A lot of people want help with recruiting. A lot of people want help with sales. A lot of people want all that help. There's all the help you need on the internet, okay? And a lot of times I find some people are just like, oh, it's just not working out for me. It's just not working out for me. And it's because there's something inside of you that's telling you that you're not worthy. There's something inside of you from childhood trauma. Oh my gosh, childhood trauma. That's telling you that you're not good enough. That you don't deserve to be successful. That you don't deserve to be loved as much as everybody else. That you don't deserve to be a recruiting rock star. That you don't deserve to be a director, a star director, or superstar director. I'm here to tell you, those are all lies. Those are all lies, okay? This world was created, and then I think evil people took it over. Okay, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole, but this whole world is all built up about, it's all money. Money is ruling the world, right? And whoever owns the most money has the biggest influence. And so our whole life, we've been told that we're not good enough. Every single advertising is telling you that you're not good enough, that you need this or you need that, or you need this or you need that to be better, okay? I'm here to tell you that you are amazing. You are amazing, and you don't need anything, okay? And you don't even need Scentsy. You don't even need Scentsy. But you can change the world with Scentsy. You could change your world with Scentsy. You could change the world of other people with Scentsy. With Scentsy, we have an opportunity. I am a gypsy. I've been around so many different jobs. I've had over 35 different jobs. I was severely suicidal as a teenager. I tried to take my life a few times. I never thought I was going to be successful. Hey, Amy. Okay, ever. I was never good in high school. I barely passed school. I just thought I was a loser. I wasn't going to go anywhere, okay? Because I didn't learn like everybody. I didn't think like everybody. I didn't act like everybody. I just didn't follow the crowd. I was always like, what's going on over there? Yeah, what's going on over there? Oh, Journey made a mess. Oh, what's going on over there? I didn't know you can't look there. Well, why? So it made me really question things. It made me really, really angry with the world. And then I got onto the law of attraction and realized that my thoughts are powerful. We are a magnetic field, and whatever you're thinking, you are attracting, okay? So if I ask you, how does your business make you feel? And you're honest about it, how does your business make you feel? Some people will say exhausted, upset that I'm not where I should be, angry that I'm not where I want to be, happy. Well, whatever you feel about your business is what you are attracting. That is your frequency. That is what you are attracting. You have, good, Catherine said happy. So Catherine, that's telling me that you're probably doing really good in your business. And I'm saying overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed right now, but life is overwhelming for me right now. But I need to be careful because we all have this amazing momentum going on. And if you lose that momentum, it's really hard to get that momentum back. So, but the good thing is that we could change the frequency of our business. Some people, when they have a really horrible customer, they will let that bug them the whole day. Other people may be like, whatever, moving on. Or someone will lose a customer and lose an order, and that will bum them out for the whole day instead of being like, you know what? Now I need to, this is an opportunity for me to go meet other people and make more sales. So it's all about your mindset. And if you are constantly looking, for example, this. It's gray clouds. It's gross, dirty. Oh my gosh, Nick, your door's broken. You got garbage over there. You didn't put your kitty litter stuff down. Oh my gosh, and get your shit together. Your door's pretty much broken. Or I could be like, wow, Nick, you have a child who's living life, who loves her bubbles, and you got seeds, and you're going to be planting some seeds, and you're going to be growing a garden, and look at that massive big garage you got yourself, and that brand new van that you got yourself. How lucky are you that you could be working this business, and your daughter's sleeping in there, but you could still be working your business and inspiring the other people while, in the middle of your day. It's up to us how we view the world. Right now, guys, it's easy to look at this world and be really depressed about what's going on in the world. And being depressed and being angry about what's going on in the world is never going to help us. But what's going to help us? Getting together as a community, being positive, being the change we want to see right now. More than ever, people need positivity and they need love. Okay, and then you're going to shift their mood. And then they're going to be like, why are you so positive? Why are you so happy? What's going on in your life? I need to know. I want to know what's going on in your life. And you're like, well, Scentsy, it forces me to be a better person. And guys, 2020 sent me for a loop. I went down all of the rabbit holes. I believe most of them. I do. And then I was like, I need to save the world and share the world. And then I realized it was really affecting my mental health. And then it's like, Nick, you knew this. You were that negative person back in high school. And then you shifted your thoughts and then you attracted positivity. So this is all about business, guys. If you don't think you're a good recruiter, if you don't feel like you have anything to value or give to the world, you're not going to attract people to come onto your journey. Are you sharing the positivity that this journey that you're on? Just taking a picture like this and being living my best life. You guys might see disaster and dirty, but right now I'm inspiring people, and right now I'm actually working my business. I'm just sitting on my steps and I'm putting in an order, or I'm responding to an order, or I'm whatever. Anytime I post something motivational, I try to spin it with Scentsy, just thanking Scentsy for that. Community. Community is what brought my business to the next level. I had a shit family, guys. Oh my gosh. And I always want to create my own family. And Scentsy gave me the opportunity to create my own family and be part of a massive community. If you want to be successful, you can be successful. First of all, you already are successful because your business, you didn't quit. You're not successful when you quit. That's when you're not successful in my eyes. If your business, you're an active consultant, meaning you actually have an active account, you're successful, okay? So stop being so hard on yourself. Stop thinking that you're not where you want to be, because you're exactly where you need to be right now. And you're not in the next place because there's something for you to learn and grow right now. There's something for you to learn and grow right now. And it's a time thing, guys. A lot of us have these barriers around us. We constantly have these barriers around us saying, you're dumb, you're not successful, you're not going to be, there's too many consultants. All these excuses you're putting yourself. Oh, I have 3 kids. Oh, I'm sick. I'm not, da, da, da. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, I work too hard. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, da, 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 da. And all these barriers are around you. That's all BS. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Those are all there to protect your mind because you're so afraid of being successful. Because then you will need to show up. So it's easier for your mind to just downplay your brain. It's easier for your mind to downplay your life and to be like, yeah, I'm just going to be a certified consultant or a star consultant or a lead. No, it's just easier that way. Because there's something deep down inside of you that knows your potential and is afraid of allowing you to get there. So you're just going to create all these excuses around you because that's more comfortable, because that makes more sense for your mind. That's why you're not successful, because you have 3 kids, because you're going to school, because you're doing this, because you're working part-time or full-time or school part-time and you're volunteering and you're doing all this stuff and you're doing that and you're doing this. That's easier for your brain to understand. But the reality is it's stopping you from getting to your next goal. Because that's all BS. Because why is someone else successful and you're not? Why someone else can do it all and you can't? Because their mindset. And if you feed your mind, you're feeding your soul and you're feeding your body and you'll have all the energy in the world. Do you love yourself? Most people don't. Most people don't. Most people don't. Most people think if I would hear the thought that you're telling yourself in your brain, and you told me that, we wouldn't be friends. We wouldn't be friends. So why are you allowed to tell yourself all this bullshit that you're telling yourself? Why are you allowed to do that? Okay? I'm now giving you the freedom to full-blown love yourself. Why are you allowed to love your child, or allowed to love your animal, or allowed to love your friend unconditionally? And even though she's done so many things, or your partner's done so many things, or your kid's done so many things, you still love them, but yet you can't give yourself that same love? How does that make any sense? How are we supposed to move on with life and go on with this life if our cup is empty, if our heart isn't full of our own love? When you fill your heart with a bunch of love and realize, you know what? I am a hot mess. I'm ADHD. I'm not organized. My house is a disaster. I am not a super mom. I'm not a DIY girl. I'm really bad at finances. I'm horrible at texting back. I could be a better friend. But you know what, Anik? God made you. And I don't care if you believe in God or not. He made you, okay? A creator made you. I'm going to tell you something. If we look in this house, everything in this house, there was a thought behind the process, okay? There's a thought behind this process. So for me to think that there was no thought behind me, meaning consciousness, and there's no creator, that's crazy. That's crazy. You are a very special being, and you are meant to be here right now. And if you're watching the replay, I would love for you guys to say replay. But you are so beautiful and amazing, and this world has tarnished us, and this world has told us all these lies. And Netflix is constantly lying to us, and all these shows, it's all subliminal messages telling us that we're not good enough. They want you to think that you're this big into this booming universe. It's a lie. We are the universe. We are so much more in control. Why do they tell us that we only use 10% of our brain? Because they want to dumb us down, okay? I want you to start envisioning that you're using 100% of your brain. I want you to see the electro in your brain. And then if you have positive thoughts, we have 60,000 thoughts per day. On average, 80% of them are negative, all right? So 80% of the time, you have negative thoughts. You're not feeding your mind. You're not feeding your soul. You're not feeding your heart, okay? So if we're thinking negative thoughts, we're going to feel negativity in our body. You have to be very careful at what you're feeding. What are you looking at? Do you have negative words around you? Are you hanging out with negative people? If you're hanging out with a bunch of assholes, you're probably an asshole. You are your friends. You got to be very careful, and you need to start protecting you and your family. You have to protect yourself. If you're thinking, oh man, your friend's constantly negative, you're gonna have to put some space between you and her, because you need to take care of you. You need to take care of yourself, okay? Right now, you're the number one. It's really easy for us to help everybody else and ignore our own problems. So you're like, oh, you're not really telling me about recruiting or sales. Yeah, I am. Indirectly, when you love yourself and you realize that I need to feed my mind with good nutrition, healthy walks, journaling, questioning your own thoughts, questioning your life, and looking at tonight, okay, how did today go? How can I improve today? Did I really take the advantage? Did I really optimize my time? Was I intentional with my time? How much did I work on my Scentsy business today? 15 minutes. Was I intentional? Did I have a goal in mind when I worked on my business? I'll say 90% of us, it's a big no. And then we're wondering, not going where I want to go. Dude, you don't even know where you want to go. You don't even know where you want to go. You don't even know who you are. You don't even know what you need to do to get to the next place, because you don't even know where you're going. And you don't even analyze where you are. Where are you? Who are you? You need to start journaling. You need to journal. Who the F are you? Who do you want people to remember you as? People aren't going to remember what you left them, or the money that you have, or the big house, or the big car, or the blah, blah, blah. They're going to remember how you made them feel. Journal. Who are you? Who do you want to be? Where are you going? And make a plan. Make a plan. And the plan is little baby steps, guys. I have 30 minutes to work my business. Okay, what is your goal? Are you focusing on recruiting? Are you focusing on sales? It'd be great for us to be able to do both, but unfortunately, guys, it's hard to do both. I would always just focus on recruiting. Always. I want to grow that family. That's where the money is at. I know we all want money, right? So you got to build your community. So if you have 30 minutes, you're going to be like, I'm going to take 5 minutes to go and build real relationships online with people, and just go like their stuff and comment on their stuff and write their names down. Maybe send them a message saying Happy Friday, you're gorgeous, pump them up. And then 3 months later, you're going to be like, hey girl, have you ever tried Scentsy? Can I send you some free samples in the mail? You need to do little baby steps. People are always looking at this mountain of things that we need to do and accomplish. You're looking at that mountain, that's freaking overwhelming. You're never going to get there. The only way we're going to get there is by one step at a time. And if you aren't filled with love and that you don't believe that you can make it, you're not going to make that mountain. You're not going to be going there. You're going to give up halfway. You're probably not even going to show up at the meeting for us to go and climb the mountain. You decide. It's not your sponsor's fault. If you've ever said, my sponsor is shitty and she doesn't help me, that sucks. Okay, move on. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Because my sponsor sucked, didn't do nothing for me. I was a director in 3 months, a star director a year later, and a superstar director a year later after that. Because I wanted to get to the next level. I was like, other people are doing it? If other people are doing it, that means I can do it. If I don't look at it like, you make $60,000 a month? Oh, I can never do that. You make $60,000 a month? I can make that. If you're making that, I can make that. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. So you either decide I can or I can't. And if you say I can, you're right. If you say I can't, you're right. If you keep telling yourself you're not good enough, you're right. You're not good enough. You should just quit right now. Why are you still here? Because there's something inside of you that's telling you that you are. There's something inside of you that is telling you that you're special. You are. You are special. And it breaks my heart how many of us don't think we're special. It breaks my heart how many of us are completely broken and suffer with anxiety and depression. If you suffer with anxiety and depression, you got to get out of your own way. The only way to get out of anxiety is to do the work, is to go live, is to go and meet people and hand over samples. I know there's stupid COVID around, but don't ask me about my opinion about this stupidity. Yes, there's people dying, but anyways, we're not going to go there. The way they're handling it is stupid, is what I mean. So, I mean, you might not be able to just go and hand some samples because we're all in different places around the world. Yay, Catherine, I'm making you feel special. Kelsey, you're special. Karen, you're special. Alexandria, you're special. Laura, you're special. Helen, you're special. Jillian, you're special. Kelsey, you're special. You're all freaking special. So, now, the beauty about life is that we get to wake up every day however we want to show up. And you need to stop labeling yourself. If you have depression, be like, oh, I have anxiety. Okay, do this, anxiety. Like, get over it. I'm sorry, and I've had it, okay? You just still got to push yourself through. You got to push through the fear and do it anyway. You could be anxious and go live. You could be depressed and go live. You could be anxious and be successful. You could be depressed and be successful. It doesn't not happen. So it's up to you to decide. And this is your story. This is a great story. You know why? Because you can relate to 98% of the world who's feeling anxious. You could feel, because so many people are depressed and full of anxiety, but you're going to show up anyway. And you're going to tell the world like, oh, I'm going to do a video. I hate doing video. I'm going to probably want to delete this after. But I'm going to just talk to you guys. We have like Scentsy buddies. And this video is probably going to suck. But like the Scentsy buddy, I just love it so much because of blah, 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 blah. And people are going to be so inspired that you did it anyway. Even if you sucked. Because the next time you're going to do it, you're not going to suck so much. And then the next time, you're going to do so much better. And then the next time, you're going to do so much better. And then the next time, you're going to do so much better. I like that, Helen. Stop saying you suffer from things. You don't have to suffer anything. You can change it. Like, where are you in life? Like, if you're not happy with where you are in life, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? For me, it's my faith that gives me all the strength that I know that we're all going to be fine. I'm telling you, I'm just giving you guys a little lowdown about the world. We're all going to be fine. Shit's going to hit the fan even worse, way worse. But you know what, guys? We're all going to be fine. You know why? Because there is a creator, there is a God, and Jesus is coming to save us. It sounds so crazy when I say it out loud. But you see what's going on in the world right now? It's a movie. It's a movie. So I'm like, man, the Bible might be legit. I think the Bible's legit. It's a movie. We're living in a movie, okay? So I have no fear about the world. I have no fear about the world. And then when you have the strength inside of you, you have no fear, then that really gives you that energy and that boost that you need to do for Scentsy. Scentsy has brought us so much opportunity. Oh my gosh, we could change the world with Scentsy. And right now it gives us the opportunity to make that income that we need to bring us to the next level. It gives us those opportunities. It's just amazing. I would be working right now. No thanks. You know what I mean? Like, this is work. This is what I get to do because of Scentsy. I've never felt so loved in my life. I've never felt accepted in my whole life. I never found my tribe. I never felt home. Never. Scentsy did this to me. Scentsy's 100% the reason why I shine today. Well, God too, you know. So I want you to realize that you are worthy. Tomorrow could become the expert of Scentsy if you decide that you want to be the expert of Scentsy and you decide that, you know what, I am successful, I'm going to be successful. I am successful, so I'm going to start acting like I am successful. And if you start believing that you are successful, you're going to start acting those things. If you think you're just a piece of poop, you're going to start acting like a piece of poop. If you're like, I'm super depressed, you're going to act super depressed. But if you're like, I need to be successful, so what do I need to do? I need to act like I'm successful. And that's waking up early, working your business. That's connecting with people. That's hearing no and being like, all right, why do you care? Why do so many people care about what people think about them? Are they paying your mortgage? Stop caring about what people think about you. You are a hustler. You are a mover and doer. You're a go-getter. You're a shiner. You're a wax boss. They're just like watching Netflix and wasting their life away. So when they say no, be like, cool, thanks. More no's is closer to a yes. You want to hear no's. It's closer to a yes. Okay? So don't be afraid of hearing no's. Love hearing the no's. You should want to hear a bunch of no's because that means that you're working your business. But a lot of times, go for no. We've created these barriers of self-doubt. But like, guys, and you're afraid of making mistakes, how are we supposed to grow and learn if we're not going to make these mistakes? The word mistake shouldn't be called a mistake. It should be called working. It should be called doing. Because when we do, we fall. And if we fall, we get back up. And then we learn from that experience. Don't be so hard on yourself. The world is on your side. God, leprechaun, whatever you believe in, is on your side. Built this playground for us. Never told us it was going to be easy. So I watched this video and I think we're in the book of Revelations right now. Like, I think the world it's the end of a cycle, okay? A new cycle's about to begin. And she says, when you're in a relay race, do you put your best runner at the beginning or at the end? You put the best runner at the end. Guys, we're the best runners. I just got shivers. We're the best runners of this world. The world needs us. The world needs us to shine. The world needs us to show up. Even though I'm going through a separation right now, I need to show up. Because the world needs me. Okay? You are the last runner. I'm telling you, Jesus is going to show up. And when he does, you're going to be like, oh my God, Nick said that. I'll probably message you guys and be like, it's him. Like, repent. And then we're living through 1,000 years of pure bliss. Pure bliss, guys. We are going to experience 1,000 years of pure bliss. Okay? It's all good. Life is good. Because I'm saying that because sometimes when life is really heavy, it takes away our energy to work our business. So right now, Scentsy is a great time to build your community and to make new friends and to connect with people down the road when we may not be able to access our money because we're not getting the vaccine. Well, some of you may get it, so you'll be fine, but I'm definitely not getting it. And some of you guys already may have. This is a touchy subject, sorry. And like, to each their own. People can get it. People don't need to get it. But the people who don't get it really need to connect with each other, because we're going to be like, okay, you got this, you got that, okay, that. Anyway, so I'm seeing Scentsy as a multi-level community thing. It allows me to meet so many different people all the time, and I'm now attracting people just like me. People who think just like me. I'm like, oh, wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. I'm meeting people who, are preppers. I'm meeting people who are building a garden, who want to be self-sustained, and are meeting people who see the corruption in the world. And guys, I think I would have fell down such a black hole if I didn't have Scentsy. I feel like Scentsy, yes, Helen, I feel like Scentsy helped me get back on track. Like, all right, okay, you went down the black hole. Okay, you saw those things in it. Okay, now, there's no need. You don't need to do any of that now. Now you know the truth. You're moving on. Okay, now it's time to focus on the good. Let's focus on the good, because when you know the truth, it really hurts. Like, do you take the blue pill or are you taking the red pill? You know what I mean? This probably went a little too far. But all I'm saying is the world is good. We are good. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. But fear itself? I don't really get that. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Like, I guess there's nothing to fear. Fear is an illusion. Fear is an illusion. And as soon as you push through the fear, you get rewarded. You get rewarded. So much. There's so many rewards coming your way, guys, when you push to show up and be who you are. I'm so proud of you guys. I think some amazing things are happening your way. And I hope I've inspired you and let you know that you are a goddess. You are so special, and you are a specific, ironic, beautiful piece to this whole puzzle that is necessary for this world. You are a chosen one. Yep, you are a chosen one who's been put here during these times. And now we have Scentsy, where we have an opportunity to shine our light and hopefully shine some light on other people's life that might be dark. We are that light in this dark world. How amazing is that? How is amazing that we have an in on to talk to people about Scentsy, but maybe we're going to be talking to them about other stuff. And the more that we can help people's souls and really want to help them to be better or give them a hug, because I'm a hugger. I don't care. We need hugs. We need hugs. Don't be afraid to hug. We have an immune system, okay? Right? Don't be afraid to hug. Love heals. Fear destroys. So try to push fear away and make you realize that if you feel like you're afraid of something, that's a sign. That's a sign for you to push through. Yes, Kelsey says, you got my fight again. Yes, you need to pump yourself up. Okay, I got this. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. Did you guys know I lived in Scotland for a whole year? I dated a professional rugby player. His name was Rory Lamont. His brother is Sean Lamont. I met him in Ottawa, and then we hung out for 3 weeks, and then I moved over a month later. And then I remember being in London, and it was England against Scotland, and my boyfriend was on the pitch, and then it was in France, and it was France against Scotland. It was so cool. It was so cool. Definitely a completely different world there. And he's a professional athlete. Professional athletes are pretty selfish people. That's generalizing right there, but Yeah. He's a completely different man today, but I lived in Glasgow for a year. And I thought I was going to go back. And then I came home and then our relationship broke up. So I never got to visit Ireland. I never got to visit some beautiful places. That would have been so cool. So cool. Such a beautiful country out there. And I love your accents. Actually, when the Scottish rugby team came to Canada, they got so annoyed that every single Canadian's like, who are you? Why are you here? How long are you here for? Like, they're just like, why are Canadians like so snoopy? We're like, we're just curious. We never meet people with accents. So we're just like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? What's going on? They're like, oh, I thought they like really didn't care. They're just like making fun of us. It's like, no. Canadians actually just like love hearing about that stuff. So, my husband is from Glasgow. Come here and visit us. I would love to. So Canada has like the strictest freaking flights. Like we can't fly anywhere. And if we leave our country and come back, they put us in a hotel for 2 weeks and you have to pay $2,000. Amazing. We live in a communist country. People don't actually realize that is actually the future, is the new world order. But people just, oh, that's a conspiracy theory. It's like, okay, just watch it. They're going to put it in a really nice fancy package to make it look good and doing debt settlement. Anyways, whatever. It is what it is. All I know is that it's a plan to, guys, this world has to collapse. Come on. This world has to collapse. We can't keep living and sustaining the way we live right now. You know, it's so corrupt. So it's just like, good. You know what? All the evil people are going to destroy each other. And then Jesus is going to come and be like, ooh. And everybody who doesn't bow down to him and believe in him, they're just going to combust and die. And if you're like, I don't believe in Jesus, you will. Because I'll be like, girl, it's him. It's him. Just believe in him. Just tell him you believe in him. And you know what, guys? Worst case scenario, that all doesn't happen. Well, whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a big asteroid that's going to come and then we'll all go to heaven. So who knows? Anyways, all I'm saying is that no fear. Do not fear. We can't fly outside the UK either. I know. The UK is pretty crazy too. It's him. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm happy that you guys are resonating with my message and you're hearing what I'm saying. You know, sometimes we use specific words and you can take them out of context, but you're hearing what I'm saying. I love you all so much. And thank you so much, Alexandra, for having me. And I really appreciate you. And you guys are the best. Okay, bye.